Hi guys, today I am going to show you a thread chain with the help of foam sheet base. All you need is thread and a foam sheet. So I have taken a small circle foam sheet. I've cut this with the help of compass. There's a center point in it. So I'll apply some amount of Fevicol and I'm using this thread. Take a very small amount of thread, don't take it longer. Push the tip of the thread into the tiny hole and hold it for some time. Now you can start making spiral. Be very careful. Make each layer and hold it for 2 to 3 seconds. Don't apply too much Fevicol. It might not stick immediately, it will take some time. So you will have to patiently do this process. Once after you finish 4 to 5 layers, then the design will take a continuous process. Now at the end, I've applied Fevicol and I have completed the red thread pattern. Back side also I am sticking it with some amount of Fevicol. Now I am taking some amount of grey color and start with little amount of Fevicol. You can even use your pen or pencil point to hold the starting point of the thread. Then you can continue making the spiral pattern. Once you apply Fevicol, have a bit of cloth to wipe your hands. Else there's going to be white patches on top of your thread. So I am cutting off the excess foam sheet. So I have made a bigger pendant and I will be placing the smaller one like this. I have made these hangings. You can refer to my previous video. I have used a nail pin and metal beads and tiny beads. This is Mod Podge. So this one you will have to apply it on top of the pendant so that the thread doesn't come out, and it will also give a glossy finish on the pendant. Now I am going to take a compass and measure the pendant. Cut this piece. This is to stick it behind the pendant to make it little more stronger. So I've cut 2 pieces. Now I'll apply Fevicol. I've taken a piece of cloth. Apply Fevicol evenly. Now take a piece of cloth, stretch it well and place it on the foam. Now turn it back, cut the excess cloth. Now I am making small slits to fold it and stick it on the foam. Now this will give me a complete round. Apply some Fevicol and fold the cloth bits. Let this dry for half an hour. After that, I've given a small gap to put the loops in it. Now I'm going to stitch these two together. This might be a little hard, so you have to be very careful. Make sure the thread layers doesn't pop out. So make it strong. Make a simple knot. Make sure you use the same color thread. Now I'm going to make the stitches in both the sides. So 3 stitches for the pendant to keep it strong. Now I'm going to add the hanging. From behind, I'm going to make a stitch. So make 4 to 5 stitches and keep it strong, and make sure the pendant is dangling like this. So I have fixed all 3 hangings together. Now I am going to place a center beads. This is a basic cup that we use for earrings. So here I am just putting it as a center highlight. So continue to stitch it like this around the beads. I have made almost 4 to 5 stitches around that beads. So now the pendant is ready. I am going to use a needle. So I am using this ready-made thread hanging. So here I will use a needle now. So push it into the sheet and make a hole. Now with the help of gear wire, continue to push it for some time. It will take some time to get inside. Never use a bigger needle. So now I am putting a gear lock. And I will lock it. Now I am going to add few beads. Few red beads and few silver beads. At last I am adding a tiny maroon beads and then gear lock. Put it into the thread, adjustable thread. Then push the gear lock into additional 2 beads. You can refer to my previous videos to understand this process once again. I've clearly explained it. This is almost like 6th or 7th video, so I'm going little faster. The chain is complete now. As we applied Mod Podge, you can see there is a glossy finish on it. That's the length you will have. It's also adjustable. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.